It's a beautiful square with a vintage feel. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the vintage square. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. So we're going to start with a slip knot, and you're going to start with a base ring. So for your base ring, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do a slip stitch into the very first chain that you just made. So we insert your hook there, grab the yarn and pull through to close your ring. And we're going to be working into the center of that ring. So for row 1, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets into the ring. So we yarn over, go into the center of the ring, and do 2 double crochets. Now we're going to start the row repeat. We're going to chain 1 and then do 3 double crochets into the ring. So this is 1, 2, and 3. And you want that a total of 3 times, so 2 more times. Chain 1 and then 3 double crochets. I'm going to do this together with you all the way. That's 2 and 3. Chain 1 and then 3 double crochets. This is my last repetition there. And 3. Okay, and so now to finish off this row, we just want to do a chain 1 and then do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So into that chain 3, we insert our hook and create a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to slip stitch into each of the next 2 double crochets. So the first double crochet there, just a slip stitch, and into the next double crochet as well. Slip stitch. And now into the next space, into the chain 1, which is basically the corner. Into there, we're going to do a single crochet, a chain 3, and then another single crochet into that same space. And that's what we want to do. After this, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That there ends the repeat. So we can go back to the beginning of the repeat. We're going to find the next chain 1 space, which is the corner, and into it do a single crochet, chain 3, and another single crochet into that same space. And then we chain 3. And that's what we want to do all the way around. Let's continue doing it together. We're going to find the next chain 1 space and do a corner off single crochet, chain 3, and into the same space, single crochet, and then we do a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is my last corner here. So I'm going to do single crochet, chain 3, and then single crochet. And now we're going to do our last chain 3. And we're going to find that first single crochet of the row, and into it do a slip stitch. So into that first single crochet, just a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to do a slip stitch to get ourselves into this corner. So around the chain 3 space, just a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, which counts as a double crochet. And into the same space, we're going to work 2 double crochets. So that's 1 and 2. Then a chain 1. And then into the same space, 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And we've created a corner. Now we can start the row repeat. Into the next chain 3 space, just this side here, you're going to do 3 double crochets. So we do 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work the corner. Into the corner, we want 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then a chain 1, and then 3 double crochets into the same space. So 1, 2, 2, and 3. And that ends the row repeat. Basically, we're going to work the sides, 3 double crochets around the chain space of the side, and around the chain space of the corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. So I'm going to do this all the way around. I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just went around and I just did my last 3 double crochets into the last chain 3 space of the side. And so to finish off this row, we're just going to do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So into the top of that chain 3 there, just a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we want to do a slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets. So we do 1 slip stitch here, and then 1 slip stitch into the next, which brings us to the corner. So we're going to start the row repeat here. We're going to do 1 single crochet into that chain 1 space, a chain 3, and then another single crochet into that same chain 1 space. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip 3 double crochets. So you skip 1, 2, 3. And then you want to do a single crochet between these 2 double crochets. So not on top of the stitch, but between them. So between the 3rd and the 4th of the side, we do a single crochet. And then we're going to do this one more time. We're going to chain 3, skip 3 double crochets, and then do a single crochet between the double crochets. So between the 3rd and the 4th, a single crochet. And now we continue on. We're going to chain 3 and skip 3 double crochets. And that ends the row repeat. So we can go back to the beginning of the row repeat by doing into the corner space a single crochet, a chain 3, and then another single crochet into the same space. Now we work the side for which you want to chain 3, skip 3, and then do 1 single crochet in between the double crochets. Then we chain 3, skip 3, and then do 1 single crochet in between the double crochets. And now you chain 3 and skip 3, and that ends the row repeat. So we go back to the beginning of it by doing the corner, then the side, then the corner, and so I'll see you when I've come around. Okay, I just did my last corner here, so I'm going to do the side with you, the last side of the square. So I just did the corner repetition, so now we're going to chain 3, skip 3, and then do our single crochet in between the double crochets. Then we chain 3, skip 3, and then do our single crochet between the double crochets. You'll notice that now this is the chain 3 of the previous row. So we're coming to the corner. To finish it off, we're going to do a chain 3. And then we're going to do a slip stitch into the very first single crochet of the row. So we're skipping 3 and then just doing a slip stitch into the single crochet that you started with. And this here is the end of row 4. For row 5, we're going to do a slip stitch into the corner space. So around the chain space in the corner, do a slip stitch. And now we're going to do a chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And we're going to do 2 double crochets into there, into the same corner space. That's 1 and 2. Then you chain 1. And into the same space, 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And that's our corner. Continuing on, we're going to start the row repeat. We're going to do 3 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. So this chain 3 space there, 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And you want to do that 2 more times. So basically into each of the chain 3 spaces off the sides, you're going to do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do it again onto the last one. 1, 2, and 3. Now we've come to the corner. So into the corner, we're going to do the repetition of 3 double crochets. As you can see, I'm doing them faster so I can show you quicker, but you can go ahead and lower the speed of the video. So we've done 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then 3 double crochets into the same space. 2 and 3. And that's our corner. So that brings you around the corner, and now you want to work the side. For the sides, you want 3 double crochets into each of the chain 3 spaces. Then you come to the corner, into which you do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. Let's do this all the way around. I'll see you when I'm done. So I've just done my last side here. So the 3 double crochets into the chain 3 spaces. And I just did my very last one. So now to finish off this row, we just want to do a slip stitch into the chain 3 that you started with. So into the top of the chain 3, we do a slip stitch. And you can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. This is really stunning. I like this square a lot. Those rows of chains and single crochets adds a little difference. Like between the rows, you can kind of see the gapping is a little bit different than your traditional granny square. So this is a really nice alternative if you're looking for a different looking square. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.